Aloha! So picture this. You're in Hawaii, turquoise water, warm breezes, and you're about to get married. It's the absolute dream, right? But then that little voice kicks in. The paperwork. Well, today we're going to see how Hawaii makes the legal side of that dream shockingly simple. Let's figure out how to get you married in paradise, completely stress-free.
I mean, this is the moment, isn't it? The one you've probably imagined 1,000 times. And the best part is, Hawaii is basically set up to make this exact dream happen for you. The whole state's approach to marriage is just as welcoming and beautiful as the islands themselves.
And there it is, the big question, the paperwork. This is usually where the dream of a destination wedding crashes into a wall of anxiety and legal stress. You start picturing this huge mountain of forms and confusing rules. But is that really what it's like in Hawaii?
Nope, not even close. In fact, Hawaii has one of the most streamlined, easy-to-understand marriage processes in the entire U.S. It's almost like they intentionally designed it so you can focus on, the actual getting married part.
Okay, so what does this super easy process actually ask of you? Let's break down what you really need. And spoiler alert, the list is very short. All right, here we go. First, you both need to be at least 18. Pretty standard. Second, you can't be too closely related, so first cousins or closer is a no-go. Third, you'll each need a valid government-issued photo ID, like a driver's license or a passport. And last, if one of you is recently divorced or widowed, you'll need to show the certificate. And that's it. Seriously, no residency requirement, no waiting around, and definitely no blood test. Now that you know you qualify, which most people do, what's the actual journey look like? Well, it all boils down to a super simple 3-step path to saying I do.
It really doesn't get any clearer than this, right? Step 1, you apply online before you even pack your bags. Step 2, you swing by and pick up the license in person once you arrive. And step 3, you get married. Let's just dive into each one real quick.
So first up, the online application. You just hop onto the official Hawaii Department of Health website. Doing this ahead of time saves you a ton of hassle. Once you fill it all out and pay the fee, they'll email you a confirmation code, which is called your locator ID. That's basically your golden ticket for step 2. And what's this all going to cost you? $65. That's it. That's the total government fee for the whole application and the license. For such a massive life moment, that's a pretty amazing price.
Okay, so once you're in Hawaii, you and your partner find a licensing agent and pop in to see them together. And this isn't some long, scary appointment. It's usually a super quick visit. They'll just check your IDs, make sure your details are correct, and then they hand you the license. The one big rule: you both have to be there in person. No sending a friend.
You've got the license in your hand. Yes! Now, let's talk about the best part, the actual ceremony and making it all legally official.
So once you have that license, a clock starts ticking. But don't worry, it's a really slow clock. You have a full 30 days to have your ceremony. This means there is absolutely zero pressure. You could literally get married that same afternoon, or you could just chill, enjoy your vacation, and get married a week or two later. It's totally up to you.
And honestly, this right here, this is one of the biggest perks. So many other places have mandatory waiting periods, 24 or 48 hours, where you just have to sit around. Not in Hawaii. The second you get that license, you are good to go. It's perfect whether you've planned an elopement for months or decided to get married yesterday.
And what about the ceremony itself? Well, you've got all the options. You can keep it really simple and do a quick courthouse wedding. Or you can have a civil ceremony on a breathtaking beach or in a lush garden. The only real rule is that it has to be performed by a state-licensed officiant. After that, you can make it your own, maybe with a traditional Hawaiian lei exchange.
So after you've said your vows and signed the license, your job is officially done. Your officiant handles the last bit of paperwork for you. They file the signed certificate with the state, and that's it. In about 4 to 6 weeks, your official marriage certificate shows up in your mailbox back home. And that certificate that arrives in the mail, it's the real deal. This is your official, legal proof of marriage, and it's recognized everywhere, across all 50 states and even internationally. So yeah, a wedding in Hawaii is a 100% legal wedding, period.
So let's kind of zoom out for a second. We've gone through the steps, but why exactly is Hawaii so famous for being the ultimate stress-free wedding destination? What's the secret?
I mean, this slide really says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you have all the usual headaches of a destination wedding, frustrating waiting periods, rules about having to live there, and sometimes even medical tests. But then you have the Hawaii way. Get married the same day, doesn't matter where you're from, no tests needed. It's just a system built on making things easy and welcoming.
One of our sources just summed it up perfectly.
They said, the legal side of getting married in Hawaii is pretty straightforward, even if you're planning a last-minute getaway. And that phrase, last-minute getaway, that really captures the spirit of it. The system is built for convenience no matter what your timeline is. At the end of the day, it's like the state of Hawaii just decided to handle all the boring, bureaucratic stuff for you. The whole process is designed to get out of your way so you can focus on what actually matters, the joy of the moment. So, with all the legal questions answered, and knowing how unbelievably easy the process is, there's really only one big thing left for you to figure out. Now that the how is taken care of, what are you going to promise each other when that perfect moment finally arrives?